him, everybody. Let him hear it.
Thank you. I am indeed a different comedian, okay? Simon did not fall into a vat of HGH. I am a separate person. How are we doing tonight? I'm recently single. I'm going through a breakup. Any other broken hearts in the crowd? Okay, one guy, or one woman. Okay, there might be hope for you. I was dating the same woman for 6 years, and I'm only beginning to see just now how different the single game is, how much it's changed since Benghazi. It has changed a lot since Benghazi. I knew things were going downhill because she started taking these beta blockers and none of my texts would go through. But we eventually broke up. Breakups are hard. I find myself having trouble sleeping. I'm just thinking repetitively, Dan, she was so cruel and deceitful, and you're never gonna meet a person like this ever again in your life. Like breakups, they mess with you, they're hard. I think breakups are hard for everyone. I think breakups are a little bit harder for men than they are for women. I heard one guy say, yeah, and like 15 women go, what? So I understand. We don't like saying, liberal New Yorkers, we don't like saying something is harder for women than it is for men. I do really think there are some things in society that are harder for men than they are for women. I think breakups are harder for men. I think wearing shorts in an acceptable manner is harder for men. Breakups and wearing shorts. Those are harder for men, okay? Significantly harder for men. I think breakups are harder for men because we don't really have the emotional tools to process or even ask for help. Like I remember the day after, I got this text, actual text from an old college buddy of mine. He said to me, hey bro, you're gonna hang yourself. Just so you all can know, there was a comma after the word bro, no punctuation at the end of the sentence. I don't know if it was a question mark, was he concerned? Or was it a period? Was this a prediction? I don't know. I still don't. It was so insensitive because I actually was depressed. I was too depressed to even make myself a bowl of cereal for dinner, right? And yet Steven thinks I'm suddenly able to schlep all the way downtown, go to Home Depot, buy a rope, learn how to tie it, go back to my apartment, secure it to a joist. Like, what am I, suicidal or handy, okay? You can't be both. You can't be Kurt Cobain and Hank Hill, okay? It doesn't work like that. I know what to do, though. I like to use exercise to help with my mood. Does anybody else do that? Use exercise to cope with depression? Thank you. An honest crowd. I appreciate it. It's true. If you're suicidal, take my advice. 10, 15 minutes of jogging really is all I need to feel like I'm actually dying. And that's nice. My vision's blurry. I'm sweating. My heart's racing. It's wish fulfillment. Nice. My point is, though, shorts are hard for men too. Wearing shorts is also, I don't want us to forget that, okay? I'm getting some supporters. Okay, we're starting a movement here. Let me just take a poll, okay? For the men specifically, show of hands if you have ever been in this situation where a significant other of yours threw away a pair of shorts of yours without you asking, without your permission. We got brave people raising their hands. This is a support group. My poor oppressed brothers. This happened to me. All right, 3 years into our relationship, a pair of camouflage cargo shorts that I loved were missing from my apartment. I had them since high school. I would feel very sneaky when I wore them, but they were out of my life before I knew it. I thought it was hypocritical. I did. Because not a week later, I heard this same woman from the other room squealing in delight. Why was she squealing? Because she found a sundress of hers had 2 pockets. And yet I was an asshole for wanting shorts with 8. You see, it is a double standard. That's what I'm saying. It is a double standard. But I think there is a good egalitarian solution. Cargo sundresses, okay? I think women have the right to look like school shooters just as men do, okay? I'm a feminist. Believe in gender equality. I am a feminist. Any other feminists in the crowd tonight? All right. A few loud ones in the front. I guess the most diverse group of Saudi Arabians in the middle back over there. A little quiet there, folks, but okay. No, it's true. I don't judge people if you're a man, woman, gay, straight, trans. Really, all that matters to me, seriously, all that matters to me is the color of your skin and nothing else. Only thing that matters. Very disappointed white lady in the front. Listen, I'm not trying to make light of racism, okay? I think racism is America's biggest problem that I don't have to deal with. But I think it's a problem that white people have to solve. It's okay. It's not going to be too hard. I see there are a number of us in the crowd. Here's one way I think us white people in a big way can put a clamp on racism in America. And it's simple. All we got to do is every time we find ourselves about to say the phrase, "I'm not racist, but..." we stop. And instead say, "I'm racist and," okay? We will dazzle people with our self-awareness. Dazzle them. I had a long day. I got a day job. I teach people. Was that an ooh, or was that a gasp? It sounded like both, miss. It sounded like both. Teaching, it's a weird time to be a teacher, right? With Betsy DeVos, the Secretary of Education, appointed by Trump, never went to public school herself. She recently said her main goal is to rid the U.S. public education system of all Muslim influence. I think she means algebra. I'm not really sure. It's the only Muslim influence I had. Teaching's hard. It's hard. Comedy's hard. Teaching's way harder. I mean, I tell myself every day, Dan, if you can change just one student's life, you are not very good at this. You gotta find something else to do for your money. Anyway, that's my time. I'm Dan Abraham. Thank you so much. Dan Abraham, everybody.